For years, Grenada's raw cocoa has been shipped to places around the world to be manufactured into chocolate. The arrival of the Grenada Chocolate Factory and now the Diamond Chocolate Factory signals a major shift in the status quo. More chocolate is being manufactured in Grenada from this country's rich cocoa. The industry has seen gigantic improvement in recent years, and industry officials are predicting higher prices for the product on the market. Abigail McIntyre went into the field and reports on a changing landscape in Grenada's cocoa industry.
This week, State of Affairs takes you to Preference Estate in the parish of St. Andrew, land belonging to Chairman of the Grenada Cocoa Association, Mr. Ramsey Rush. State of Affairs tells you how cocoa is doing in Grenada, an industry that is fastly growing, booming to leaps and bounds. We tell you the state of cocoa.
Rain shower on the judgment day. The dealer first what they never say. Get yourself covered.
Before Hurricane Ivan, we were shipping 1.5 million pounds of cocoa. Right before Ivan. After Ivan, we shipped 100,000 pounds of cocoa. Show you how deep it sank.
Per year?
Per year. After Ivan.
Now know it from the shout, someone just drop out. Be wise and trot on to Zion way.
Today, we are shipping 2 million pounds. Shipping 2 million pounds. And also, before Ivan, we had 8,000 farmers doing the same, as we say, 1.5. After Ivan, well, we only 100,000. We had 100 farmers after Ivan. Today, we had 4,000 farmers doing 2 million.
This colossal growth in the cocoa industry is the pride and joy to many cocoa farmers who stood the test of time and stuck to toiling lands that many thought were barren after the passing of Hurricanes Ivan and Emily. In the world of cocoa production, there is a category that stands supreme to others in fields across the globe. It's called Trinitario. This kingpin cocoa can be found right here in Grenada. A recent Caribbean agribusiness report stated that this little island is among few in the world that not just produce fine-flavored cocoa, but classed Grenada as exclusive producers, a grouping of 8 islands. The cocoa landscape is changing in Grenada for the better. A major shift is taking place from producers of raw cocoa to a more sophisticated industry where value is added, manufacturing. Enter the newly re-established Diamond Cocoa Factory.
We're not shipping cocoa anymore, we're shipping a finished brand. We call it Juve. And we have orders in for 1,500 pounds. First batch, as in June, we're shipping 1,500 pounds of cocoa. And the Juve brand is a brand, that's the Grenada brand, we call it Juve.
That factory is all we wanted 40 years ago. If we did, we would have been far advanced with Ivan, because cocoa don't die. Cocoa is resilient. Because 20 years ago, I used to say at GCA meetings that we should replant. But after Ivan, that's what it did for us. It replanted cocoa. And the factory would help us in many ways, because when we ship cocoa in bags, we get a bare price. But now we'll be doing what they do in Europe, turn it into couverture.
The Grenada Chocolate Factory, the island's first chocolate producer, also gave the industry a much-needed boost when it was set up some years ago. It created a link between the farm laborers and the end product and put more power in the hands of the farmer. Well, more money also. The factory operated a master plan called tree-to-bar production.
Most time when cocoa is grown, they don't make chocolate there. Chocolate being exported to other countries and they make chocolate. But tree-to-bar means when you're making chocolate directly from the cocoa trees, directly to the chocolate bar. You see, you do your own fermenting, your own drying, and your own processing. So that's called tree-to-bar.
Riding the waves of the positive developments, the Grenada Cocoa Association is confident that the price of cocoa, which now serves $1.50 per pound, will increase.
Price will be rising, we'll be getting more. For now we're getting $1.50 a pound for cocoa, wet when we sell it. We intend that price will go up. You don't care what we do, the price will be going up from $1.50. We don't know when, because we are branding now, we are shipping, we are advertising it. So when this time comes, automatically price will go up.
The Grenada government has played a significant role in reviving the cocoa industry following back-to-back blows of Hurricanes Ivan and Emily in 2004 and 2005. Initiatives such as the Farm Labour Support Program wiped doubts from the minds of farmers and placed hope in their hearts.
Last year, we took the bold decision that we will be selective with the crops that we assist, or the farmers who are growing certain crops. And one of those was cocoa. We took a decision last year, and we will repeat it this year, that we are going to help rehabilitate 50 acres of planted cocoa, that is those that still has vines and so, and is not properly looked after. And we'll also assist an additional farmers with an additional 50 acres to establish new cocoa fields.
This assistance sits well with farmers who are grateful to government for all it has done. They call for attention to now be placed on access to farm roads, a lack of which is a major hindrance to production.
You see, the roads give a farmer, because if farming is physical, when anything comes from land, you have to lift it up on your shoulder. And when you have to walk a long distance with it, it's too laborious. Because farming is physical, and once you have roads that are not good, people are not going anymore. Government try and help us to admit that. They have done us, we can't talk about, they have done us a lot of good already. But we like them to do more the roads. The roads is important.
Babylon a war and you hungry and poor farmer till it's some more. Just till this a little more. Get a youth hungry and the black woman them poor. Till it's some more, till it's some more.
It's plain to see that the cocoa industry has risen beyond the ashes left by Hurricanes Ivan and Emily, performing at greater pre-Ivan levels. This has been the State of Cocoa. I am Abigail McIntyre reporting for State of Affairs.
It's exciting times.
Yo, farmer put down all the